Hello. Avoided the first ad expertly. Oh, that Star Wars game came out today. The XCOM-like Star Wars game. Gotta look at gameplay for that, because I like XCOM. Alright, make sure everything is running. Looking good. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I have no time to play that. So many good games coming out that I want to play before that. Alright, so we're at the point where we're going to go to the mainland, but I think there's a quest over here we have not done yet, and it's a lot of attribute points. We need all the points we can get for this weird thing we're trying to do. Zunra. My energies are exhausted from the effort of protecting Zen Daijun from the sickness. My weakness has allowed a dark spirit to enter the valley. It feeds on the miasma and grows stronger even as my power wanes. This demon is not the cause of the sickness. It is merely an opportunist, but each day it remains here, the imbalance in my valley increases. The scales that keep good and evil in check will be tipped, and... no, I will not stand by while my valley is defiled. Help me to cleanse this valley of this plague so that I may reclaim my power and return this precious valley to its former state. We must retake Zen Daijun. Okay. I'm gonna go do that. I take care of inventory. I have not. Divine favor. That would be monk. No use for me. That's not great. This is good. We're going to keep this. My storage. Once we have access to Althea, give her that. Yeah, when I started playing this, I never thought that it could turn into such a time sink, but if you think about it, you can get all the elite spells for all your preferred heroes. That's to go across the way. You can get all your elite spells for all your specs. It can take a very long time to max out, so to speak. This is the depressed one? Only someone would invite me to a group. This guy wants to forge a legend. Obviously we take these two. I don't like you that much. Kasai is good. And spirits. These are very helpful, because mobs target them rather than me. Alright. That's what we got. We have business. You've done much for the monks of Zen Daijun. When you're ready to travel, I will take you to the valley. Your entire party is yes. Entire party can be moved. Hey, he's back. I'm the guardian of Zen Daijun. For hundreds of years, I've watched over this valley, keeping it and its inhabitants safe from harm. But lately, a sickness has come to my valley, and my attempts to contain it have weakened me, yet I will suffer 100 deaths before I allow this sacred place to become corrupted. Let's kill stuff. That's basically what this mission seems to be. This is like 5 packs. Screw it. Guardian goes in, we go in. But we don't take a lot of damage, because a lot of these are melee. We can spam blind them. And knock them down. Every time we do that, their auto attacks will miss pretty much all the time. Alright, Sunra's dead already. We really did pull everything. I feel like something's healing. Okay, let's kill something. Doing a lot of running around, accomplishing not much. Oh, you're dead. What's up, little kitty? Playing some Guild Wars Reforge. Although I just saw... Am I healer dead? I'm just dying. I'm just dying. Yeah, we pulled like 4 packs at once. I just saw that the XCOM Star Wars game is out. Well, it's not officially XCOM, but it's basically what it is. I really want to play that. This is Guild Wars Reforged. So Guild Wars 1. Okay, these are definitely healing. Guild Wars 1, just the updated version of it. Oh, he pulled more, because why not? Alright, we're going to start this over. This is very messy. Good try, guys. Let's do it again. What's up, Elgojin and Nasri? Yeah, that was messy for a bunch of reasons. We didn't target the Ritualists, and we pulled like 4 packs. The problem is, when you have an NPC, they decide to do NPC things and just charge in, and you can't really control them. Can you stay back here? Can you not move? Stay. No! That doesn't mean go in. Alright, it's a little bit better than before. Hey, he listens somewhat. Much cleaner. Why are you running? Die. Okay. So things are done. Yeah, watch a bit of gameplay from that Star Wars XCOM game. It looks really cool. It's what it says in the tin. It's like XCOM, but it's Star Wars. Knock you down. Bam. That's called a crowd control. We do that very rarely. Okay, we did the thing again. But I can't really control this guy, so... Now we're gonna get some chain heals on this guy from back there. Hey, we went through it. We had too much GPS. Knock both you down. Blind both of you. Good night. Yeah, the explosion's rough. They look very similar to the Dark Souls mobs you fight in the Painted World in the first game. They also explode. Should be fine. You take one more explosion. That's better. But, Zunra died again. See you later, little kitty. Apparently he doesn't have to stay alive. Or can we res him? Taya? Apparently we can't res. Oh well. Pretty sure he's an immortal guardian, so whatever. He'll come back. Did that way too early. Ow. Check the quest log. Alright, we gotta find a shrine. So I think we need him for that. So we have to find a shrine. Was there one back there? One way over there. Let's go forward. Too many mobs back there. I think he wants to cleanse the old miasma. Now you guys will be blinded forever. You had a good run. Alright, shrine. Don't see any up there. I guess we are going to backtrack, because don't see a readily available one. Yep, this is nothing. Alright, back we go. Yeah, this skill is pretty much carrying me. Because it cracks armor 7 seconds, inflicts blind for 3, and does okay damage. It's pretty spammable. Alright, I feel a chain pull coming our way. This is not a great setup. We're split. Thought the pressure would make it hard to heal, but apparently not. Hey, we knocked down. There we go. Let's go help the healers. Shrine? I think that's one over there. Remember, there's a gong you have to ring. Don't think there's one up here. It's all the way over on the other side. But I do think we have to have him alive. Let's go get that one. Yeah, I already bought Witcher 3 in preparation for them releasing the remaster. Because apparently if you just buy the base game, they give you the remaster and all the expansions just for free. Because CD Projekt Red is awesome. And I've never played Witcher 3. Okay, I don't like this stacking up thing you guys are doing. I waited just long enough with Witcher 3 to play the remastered version. Good things come to those who wait, right? That's a thing. And I'm really interested in that Star Wars game just came out. I'll wait to see some reviews. Blind you. This provides some healing, but this is only 5 mana, so I get 10 healing when I do it. It's not nothing, but it's not spectacular. Luckily, you don't really have mana issues with this build I'm running. Welcome back. So we can always run back there and res if we need to. There is a boss mob there, and if I had a Signet of Capture, I would fight it, but I do not. And we pulled it anyway. Naturally. Feels weird not having Signet of Captures. It's the one thing I never forget when I leave town. Because elite skills are very cool. I know I missed some in Prophecies. Someone, even though I don't like spoilers, someone was excited to tell me that 100 Blades was in that last Ring of Fire area. And I am a sword warrior on my other character. But I can't get away from that Necromancer Elite spell, Life Drain. It's so good. Or Life Transfer. Feels good to cast, does a lot of damage. Okay. Zenra, you gotta clean this? Or did I completely just not read that correctly? And this is awesome. Okay, so we don't need him. We just kill stuff. Okay, we knock down. We're blind. Pretty snazzy build, if I may say so myself. Yeah, that's the fun of it, though. It's kind of... It's like a roguelite, like the randomized element. Because you can base your builds around what you're getting. And you don't, like, miss something if you don't know what exists. So if I get some weird elite skill that's, like, low tier but fun, you can build a whole build around it. I have no idea where I'm going with Elementalist Warrior, but maybe I'll find something cool. Okay, I'm scared of you. You guys are blinded. Let me go kill him. Knock down. Lightning. Blind. Knock down again. Crap, you got one off. Blind you, you're scary. Like, as soon as I found... Well, I went Necromancer because I was just trying it out. Warrior Necro. And then that skill dropped, and I was that spec the rest of the game. Oh, so if we destroy affected stuff, this just goes away. Because that went away. Or do we drag him through it? Is that it? That was it. Cool. Done figured it out. I still don't know what I'm going to do next. Actually, probably Space Marine 2, just because it's very short. It's like 10 hours long. And I'm making a video series on making my Warhammer army. So that would tie in pretty well. And it's quick. But that's after all of Guild Wars 1. Because for an MMO, it's not incredibly long, which is a good thing. They don't wear out their welcome. And I've still just, like, scratched the surface of potential in here. With all the builds. I've had the presence of mind to not look at any guides or any info. So I'm just making weird stuff like this random thing I made up. Basically, it's mostly Lightning Touch and Yeti Smash. That's the basis of it. Because when you Lightning Touch, you get blind and cracked armor, then you AoE knock down everybody because they have conditions. Pretty cool. Oh, this way. Blind you. Oh, not the spirit. Get off the spirit. We have a range nuke too, if we randomly need it. It does like 100 damage if you are overcast. That's the term. So I can Gale, knock someone down, then overcast for good damage. We're starting to do okay damage with a hammer, but I know it's not going to pop off unless I find... I haven't found a Conjure Earth for a weapon yet. Like, I can go buy... The skill trainer has the Conjure Fire. So, if I find a fire hammer... Big knockdown. No heals for you. Hope there is a Conjure Earth spell. If not, I'll be switching up the build, because I don't think I'll be doing decent damage unless I have an elemental type build. Or elemental type melee weapon. Because I don't have armor pen inherently. Okay, what are we doing here? Sunra? There we go. We just absorb all of it? Are we the charcoal to this infestation? It's because you can consume activated charcoal and it takes care of some certain poisons and stuff. I thought it was clever. Alright, how many pats we got over here? Don't see any. Let's go. Oh, it's hitting a spirit. See, that's why I like this henchman. Sometimes the mobs are dumb. It really helps. So I guess I suck it up again. Odd way of doing things. Let's suck out all the anthrax. That'll get rid of it. Just absorb it all. Don't pull those. No, who pulled those? Blind you. Nothing too bad in this area so far. It's only bad if you pull like 4 packs like I did the first time. Not too bad. Oh no. An infected horse. Or whatever this guy is. Let's knock you down. Get you off my casters. Big knockdowns and death. I'm basically Thor right now. Except my hammer's two-handed. Mjolnir's definitely one-handed hammer. Almost died again. Let's wait for a sec. I also haven't played Skyrim. I can barely call myself an RPG player. Pretty sure my mom has beat Skyrim. She doesn't even play video games. Not so much that game has been around. Doing the thing? Let's get some health and mana back. I still have Dragon Warrior as well. They made a couple Dragon Warrior remasters for the first 2 games, like the NES games. Which I played the original NES game when I was like 8 years old. I remember it being pretty hard. But the first one is only like, again, 8 or 9 hours long, because it's on the NES, so... not enough capacity to make a long game. What's up, Maria's mate? We're currently trying to figure out the mechanism behind this quest. Sometimes we run into those, they go away, and we get the cool quest sound. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, that looked really cool. Looked kind of like Octopath Traveler style graphics. Which is a really cool aesthetic. Pretty good today. Only slept for like 5.5 hours last night. I made the mistake of reading a book I liked that I hadn't read before. So, I was up pretty late. Because the action was kicking off. The danger of reading while going to bed. Alright, let's try this again. See? That time it worked. Not much rhyme or reason to this. Hey, look, we did it. Oh, I was walking in. It's called, Scholomance. The book. It's like a pretty dark... it's kind of reductive to call it a dark Harry Potter, but it's kind of what it is. Because it is a wizard's school. It's just way more hardcore. Like about... Typically around 25% of the students get killed every semester, or every year. There's a story reason for it. Oh my goodness, we got another giant mob. Story reason for it, and it actually makes sense if you put it all together. That's why I said it's kind of reductive to call it Dark Harry Potter, because it's very different. Because the question is like, well, why would they even bother going to that school if all of them die? Well, there's a reason. And within the lore, they justify it pretty well. And I really liked the Temeraire series, which is Naomi Novik. It's about the Napoleonic Wars with the dragons. Very good. Okay, we didn't buy any keys. One, we're poor, and two, there's not going to be the stuff that's that good in this early area. This is clearly meant to be kind of a tutorial for someone who's just picking up factions, because you level super quick. Old Ascalon, it was a different journey. You definitely breathed in the surroundings, because most of the time you were solo. Here, they give you mercenaries right away. Let's blind you. And we can pump the damage on you. Big blind. And they're quick reads, too, those books I was talking about. It's like 300-something pages, which is not a lot. Especially because I've read Wheel of Time all the way through the entire series 3 times now. Still my favorite series. We don't talk about the show. Hey, he accidentally cleared it. Good job. I still have to figure out where to turn these in. I think it's in the big city we're going to. So, hopefully we can find the vendor there. Hey. There we go. Come on. Backtracking? Yep. Do I like GTA games? I am impressed by GTA games. I haven't played one since, like, they were top-down. Which was, what was the last one? GTA 3? That was top-down? That was before full 3D. Can we go this way? I think we can. But, like everybody else... No, I can't. I am intrigued by GTA 6. It looks... insane. Even though I'm not typically into, you know, the later versions of that series, just the technical marvel of that is crazy. This could be getting messy. So far, no one's taking damage except for me, so that's fine. So I'll probably buy GTA 6. Not initially, because I bet they're going to come out with it first at like 110 or something. Because they can. And they'll probably lower it a little bit later. What I'm mostly interested in is the role-playing opportunities. Because if you ever saw the GTA 5 RP servers, oh crap. Taya's dying. The GTA RP servers were pretty addicting to watch. It was basically like a crime show, but random people were the characters. They just installed a lot of mods where you could be like, alright, my job is an ambulance driver. That's all I do in this world. And they had a fully working legal system, like police department. And then they can do even more. Like, once the modders get a hold of that, and the guys at Rockstar know this, like, they're going to leave that capability in there and give them more tools to work with. Because they saw how popular GTA RP was, and they want money. Oh, that's why we gotta go on the bridge. So, it's going to be crazy what people are going to be able to do with that game. That's the first billion-dollar game. I don't even think Starfield's at $1 billion. That game that's been sucking money from people for 15 years. Yeah, in GTA 5, you could do a lot of different stuff. And that game came out a while ago, and it still held up very well. And held up very well to mods, which, if you hold up well to mods, you'll last a long time. So this new one, we've never seen anything like this. This much money spent on a game. Oh, this is a new mob. Rager. Just trying to out DPS him right now. Knock him down, so hopefully we can knock this guy down. Yep. Crowd control for the win. But yeah, if I play it, I'm not too interested in the story, honestly. It just seems like an okay TV show story. I just want to try the role-playing servers that are definitely going to be made. Just be like a mechanic. Oh, I read something. They're going to have an active, like, weight system. So depending on what you do in the game, your character will gain or lose weight. If you forget to eat, you'll get really skinny. If you just eat fast food all the time, you'll get fat. And they even have, like, gym mini games, so you can get jacked if you want to. It's crazy. It's basically real life, the game. But turned up to 11. Yep, definitely try Guild Wars Reforged. It's buy once, play forever, so... Technically an MMO, even though you can do the whole thing solo, really. But no sub fee or anything. Just keep adding more systems like they have been. It's pretty insane. Is that a place to go up there? Don't know. Yeah, just that weight system they added, just to make it cooler. Why not? Triple knockdown. We'll see when it comes out. They've been working on it for a long time. And Rockstar, they don't underdeliver. They overdeliver for the most part. Like Red Dead Redemption, that game. People are still marveling at the program in that game, and it came out a while ago. Knocked down. Yeah, with GTA, I think it was 3. I played it at my friend's house because that was too violent for my mom. She wouldn't let us get a game like that. we played the story once, then the entirety of the gameplay would be like log in or log in the game, do a bunch of cheats, kill everybody, get a tank, destroy a bunch of buildings, and then log off after about 45 minutes. Cheats are fun for like half an hour. Then they just get boring. Come on, buddy. Almost there. If it was any other company, I might agree with you, but Rockstar, considering they made GTA 5, what, 10 years ago, and it still holds up to be that good. Oh, we got another bot. I'm just gonna ban you. I don't know why I say you, it's not a person. There we go. I try to do my part in deleting those, but who knows if they get deleted. They have a new strategy, though. They don't just say, you know, get bot views at blah, blah, blah. They try to sound like a person. And a lot of them using a similar tactic. The whole, yo, I'm on the road, but my boys are going to roll into your stream. Add me on Discord. It's been like 20 of them saying that. I wonder if they're all AI run now. It's actually good damage. Melon hammer. I have better hammers, but I don't have the hammer mastery for them yet. We're still lower level. We don't want to go this way. Maybe it cuts through. Yeah, I'm not worried about Rockstar delivering a good game, because they're not going to release it till it's ready. Like, they're one of those companies. Cool, yeah. Give the game a try. It's really good. A lot of fun build opportunities and build crafting going on. Hey, we knocked down. Huge. Yeti smash. I need to get some type of attack speed move. I'm not getting adrenaline fast enough. Even with for great justice. Yep, I see messages. Yeah, I'm probably going to wait a while in that game, though, because I just want to do the role-playing stuff. And it takes a while for the modders to figure out how to do that on the new engine. I'm more excited for the 40k games, Dawn of War 4 and Total War 40k, that look incredible. Mary, you can't call out the bots, then try to hustle. I appreciate your effort, but I don't need any commissions. But thanks for coming by the stream, though. I'm already working with an artist to make a few more things for me. On VGen. Yeah, the Total War series is insane. Like, I don't even know how they code those games. And to see that with 40k will be so cool. Last one. Sun-Ra. Oh my goodness, he hurts. I just died. What the hell killed me that fast? Some type of spell, because he was definitely blinded. Oh, I overcast way too much. Hope he doesn't have to be alive for this. Nope. Cool. On instinct, I tried a signet of capture. Oh, we just go? See Zenra. Cool. Good work, team. Now we can go to the mainland. We have done it. We have taken Zen Daijun. Thank you for helping me to rid this sacred valley of evil and disease. Blessings be upon you. 15 attribute points. Okay. I think I have a hammer I can use at 9. It's better than my not great hammer. Bludgeoner. Really good axe. 10 hammer mastery. Oh, you can't recustomize these, I don't think. We could go sword. But that's also customized. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, the customization thing. Because I'm pretty sure you cannot re-customize. But I don't know. Let's double check. Yeah, but as I was building my... As I'm building my 40k army, I'm playing a Space Marine chapter, and Games Workshop just announced a new book for them, which means all of the rules are going to change, so all my choices might be invalid very soon. Unfortunately. Ooh! Straight up crit strikes +2. That... I'm pretty sure that only works if you're part assassin. That doesn't just work for everybody. Yeah, it's the assassin rune. I don't really see myself playing assassin. So go away. You require tactics. That is better than what I'm using. Because 10% damage on 9 through 13 is 1. So I should use this. It's sad, but it is better. And we sell that, because improve sale value, improve sale value. Okay. Hope most of my stuff, or my plan still works for 40k. We'll see pretty soon. So I'm running 3 Land Raiders, which are very big tanks. And I hope their rules are still good, because otherwise that is $340 worth of paperweight. Okay. Oh, we can no, we can't. Can't uncustomize. Customize sounds synonymous with soul binding, like in WoW. Where's storage? Down there. 23 Wayfarer's marks. I think I can use them in this upcoming city if that's where we're going. Oh. This is what monastery credits are for. That is... Yep, that's better than what we have. Katana. Let's go with the bludgeoner for now. I was wondering where to use this stuff. Staves. I'm not using staves. Ain't no Sally, we're hitting stuff. Cool. Well. That was the shortest use of an axe ever. So it requires 8, right? 8, okay. So we get more air. Better bludgeoner. Now I'll be pumping. Yeah, once you dip your toe into 40k, you don't come out. The universe is insane. I was gonna say world. Thousands of worlds. He must be Alexander. Master Togo has already left along with a few of the headmasters and some of the monastery's other promising students. He hopes to find more explanation about the plague in Kaining City. When you're ready to leave for the mainland, talk to me and I shall transport you there. Once you arrive in Kaining Dock, seek out Headmaster Greiko for further instructions. Let's go. We're in the big city now. How much of this is a city? Seems enormous. Oh, we're in the lower class part. Peasants everywhere. How dirty. Greetings, Alexander. I trust your trip was uneventful. Master Togo would like you to meet him in Waijun Bazaar. I will make haste. What do we got here? Now, where is the mob? Or the vendor for Wayfarer's Marks? That's the question. That's really good. Putrid cysts. It's my henchman. Storage. Got probably be in the bazaar. Yeah, I already have... I got like halfway through making an Imperial Guard army, which were like the humans in 40k, and decided I didn't like it anymore, and abandoned it for like 2 years. But now I'm starting a Space Marine army. What's cool about the Space Marines... Oh, there are things to fight. Is that... Collector, let's see what you need. Performance. Is you can play like 50 different styles with Space Marines. Alright. That is good, but we don't have that. I need to go get henchmen. And for me, that's like that likes trying to make weird builds work. Having one army be able to play any play style is pretty cool. And keep trying different things when you play games. Do we have any new henchmen? We do have Talon. We're definitely taking him. Birdman. Okay, and I don't know why they're looking away from me. I like Mesmers. Mesmers are nifty to have. They counter and stuff. Sister Ty. I think Spirit for the last one. Oh, we can go 6. In that case, Mage. Because you have basically only one front line. That might be okay. We don't really have any other real front line. Oh, you're cool. Because you summon lots of dudes. And they confuse enemies. We also need to find the skills vendor, because I imagine we can get a lot more stuff here. Round out the build. What level are you? 20. Nope. Nope. Maybe we can go around. My dudes are 20. I am not. The city's kind of like... What was that city in Legion? Wow. It was a giant city, and there were like places you could go and do stuff, and there were places where mobs were, and a lot of quests there. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a really cool city. It was giant. The architecture here is really cool. Definitely looks heavily inhabited. And they're still building. Alright, we do have to fight. Don't run out there. There we go. We're not gonna do much damage, so let's crowd control. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Hey, we knocked down. Oh, I bet you wanted to fight. What the hell is that? I didn't know they could get that big. That's a lot of mobs. Let's avoid that. Hope we get to learn what's going on in this city and why there are random knights killing people. Peasants are up to something nefarious. What are you starting you? Guards try to keep order, but there are fewer of them. No, that's sad. Master Togo. Remain alert at all times where you're in the Canning City, Alexander. The scoundrels, thugs, and pickpockets have many places to hide here. They will be more than happy to take advantage of you. Oh, good, you've come to join us. I fear we will need all the assistance we can get to stop this plague. First, however, you and I have another important task we must attend. Ijo's mother has a shop here, and as master of Shingji Monastery, it is my duty to inform her of what happened to her son. You and Yiho trained closely together, and you were there when he died. Perhaps if she knows that he died with honor, she will find some consolation, however small. Good guy. Maybe this way? Be on your guard. Enemies are level 20. Yeah, I've been doing my own chapter for Space Marines, because it would be weird if I painted, like, Imperial Fists, but then I said, well, I'm playing Dark Angels with Imperial Fist colors. That would not work. But if you make your own, you can be like, oh, you know, that character is helping us out, and you decided to wear our colors. Oh. Hello. That's a lot of dudes. Definitely feeling the effects of the AI, noticing I have low armor. Alright, let's back up. Consider our plan. Yeah, the mobs do help, like the random summons. Anything that can confuse the AI, I think is good. I'm sure that's an actual strat for, like, hard stuff. You just go full minions. So, ritualists, necromancers, probably rangers, pets. So I imagine pets can get pretty strong. Alright, got all our mana back. Let's go. Big damage. That hammer upgrade does feel good. And this guy dropped a trap and did a ton of damage to me. We're not dying yet, but I know as a mage I'm going to feel a lot of damage being in the front line as we get to harder stuff. Yes, yes, group up. Where's a healer? There is no healer. Ranger must have an instant heal of some kind. But yeah, I'm doing my army like the Children of the Light from Wheel of Time. So silver and white with golden sunbursts. Kind of like my cape here. So I can insert any character in there. I'll keep them as my army colors, but let them keep their symbols of whatever their home chapter is. It's going to be cool. I think it's a good idea. But as with any project, the problem is getting started. Because you're starting from a zero. Once you get rolling, it's a lot easier, but it's kind of a mountain of a project. Yeah, these things are OP. But it's fun. And honestly, one of the major draws of playing Warhammer, because it's, let's be honest, as adults, it's a lot harder to make friends outside of like coworkers and clients. You can go to bars, you can join like intramural sports leagues, which I don't really want to play sports anymore. Or you could do a game like Warhammer where you just play random people. So it's really useful for that too. I'm sorry, but my shop is closed. I believe the Merchants and Canning Center are still open for business if there is something you need immediately. Master Togo, Kai Ne Kai. Your presence here with a student other than my son can mean only one thing. But I knew this. Even before you came, I knew that my son was dead. I've heard of the plague reaching the monastery, and I dreamt of my son's passing many times in the last few days. Your presence here only confirms my dreams. I'm glad that Yeho did not foresee what has become of us here. How badly the plague has affected us. I pray only that he died with honor. And please leave me to grieve. Yes, ma'am. What does it say? Okay, we can teleport. It's also one of the better communities in gaming. I know I mentioned on here before, I went to a few Mage tournaments with my brother just to do a draft tournament. Because I hadn't played in years, and I'm like, it could be fun. The people there were the most unwelcoming, like, elitist people I've ever seen. It's insane. Like, don't you want more people to play the game? Like, so you can beat up on us newbie players? I don't get it. It's never easy to tell a mother her child is dead. It was good of you to accompany Master Togo and offer your condolences to Jia. Yeho would have wanted that. While you were helping Master Togo, some of the other professors arrived. They headed off towards Waijun Bazaar. Cool. Master Togo has gone to the palace to see if the Emperor has any useful information about the plague. As I'm sure you know, the Emperor and Master Togo are brothers. I did not know that. Master Togo's mother taught the eye of Emperor Cantha, our current Emperor's father. Not many are allowed into the Emperor's palace, but he permits Master Togo entry because of their shared blood. While we wait, I have a task. I sent some of the other monastery students out into Waijun Bazaar to speak with the locals to gather information about this plague. I'd appreciate it if you could find out what they have learned, and then report your information to Master Togo. The information may prove invaluable in determining the source of the plague. So this seems to be our overarching storyline for this. I wouldn't say tutorial, because it definitely was tutorial-like early, but now it's just the opening story. I think I saw some of the students already. Yeah, what I need to round this build out is some type of defensive spell, because I'm trying to... I'm trying to put all armor and health and stuff on my gear, but it's not going to compensate for, you know, not being a melee class's armor. Love how the birds in Naruto run for no reason. I also made the unfortunate decision with my Warhammer army to sculpt capes and put them on every model. So I'm going to the White Cloaks theme, if you know Wheel of Time. The White Cloaks all have white cloaks. And in Warhammer, some mobs have white cloaks, but a lot of them don't. That's going to be an issue. It's a lot of sculpting, which is not easy. See, this is what I mean when guys get on me. Pop my armor. And 24 armor is still good, but I don't have any points in Earth right now. The problem is, I walk this fast when I have this armor on. If you're spec'd into Earth, you go a lot faster. I am not. So we go slow. I tried buying capes. The problem with that is models are often very dynamically posed. And because of that, you can't exactly fit a static cape on a lot of them. So, gonna have to sculpt it. But if I take that as positively as I can, it's never wrong to learn something new. They've tested this. No matter what it is, learning a new skill keeps your brain more active and more intelligent. These are all peasants. Yeah. You can learn piano, you can learn to paint. I'm learning how to sculpt and paint. I'm also learning Guild Wars 2 system. So if you don't use these things, if you go home and watch TV all day, then everything plasticizes in your brain. Yeah, I don't want hero spoilers if it can be avoided. I remember I asked you guys last stream, and you said you only get like one hero for this whole thing. So, I'm ready for that. For all the factions, that is. Okay, Headmaster Greco sent you. That is reassuring. I went to visit my family to make sure they were all right. Apparently, my sister left for the Echovault Forest to study painting. This is so scary. Do you not think? I found out from my mother that the Obsidian Flame Guild is helping the guards keep the city from falling apart because of this plague. I am sure Master Togo's training can make it through. Fear cuts deeper than a blade. I've got to remember that. Our minions are killing these guys. You're all blinded now. We're all blinded again. Now you're all knocked down. Oh, you wanted to play the game. Not today. Yeah, no more spoilers. It's Itaitsu. I can never pronounce your name correctly. Itaitsu. I'm guessing it's Japanese? I think I might join the Obsidian Flame. They're protecting Cantha in this time of need. This is why we studied under Master Togo, is it not? Talking with my old friends, I've discovered that this plague came out of nowhere. The Emperor is doing all he can, but apparently it is not enough. To all things must come to an end, and this plague is no different. That seems like a typo. It's not any language? Okay. As an American ignorant to the Eastern countries, it seemed Japanese to me, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sure an anime fan of the comments knows way more Japanese than me. I used to know how to count to 10. Mostly because my friend took karate and he told me. Ish ni san shi kodro something. Yesterday, I rescued several children from these plague-ridden streets and took them to the district run by the Jade Brotherhood where they would be safe from this plague. Unfortunately, one girl's parents claimed that I had kidnapped their daughter, and they have hired Ratsu, a well-known assassin, to kill me. If you will take care of Ratsu for me, I'll make it worth your while. Let's kill an assassin. Where is this quest? Oh yeah, this is the one we're not going to do. I just couldn't abandon it. Yeah, it's closer. Let's do this one first. Sanskrit is probably the coolest looking language. Speaking of old Arabic. It's just beautiful. What do we got? That would definitely be better. Tempered glass vials. 25 vials of glittering dust. I know what that is, and we have none of it right now. Definitely need all the armor we can get, though. Commander Tang. These are hard times indeed. This damnable plague has spread to all corners of the Empire, and we guards have been tasked with relocating refugees from the plagued areas. As if that were not enough to keep us busy, there have been a drastic rise in criminal activity. From what I've been able to gather, a thief named Wang and his ragtag group of thugs are responsible for much of the illicit activity. If you'll assist us in dispatching Wang, I will inform the Emperor of your deeds. Killing bandits gets a commendation from the Emperor? Cool. I'll take it. It's quite the sprawling city. These streets are strange and hard to navigate. To be honest, I feel less of an outsider here than I did back on the Jade Sea. I overheard some traders talking of the Luxons, and it seems that our nomadic ways have prevented the plague from affecting my people. Cool. Oh, hello. This is not a game anymore. I tracked down some of the plague creatures, but thought it was best to keep my distance and observe them for a while instead of rushing in like I might once have done. While I was waiting, I talked with a Kurzarik from Echobeld Forest. He was saying that the war between the Luxon and Kurzik continues apace. Old hatreds can burn for generations, eh? They definitely can. Looks like another opportunity. Oh, this guy worked for us before. Looks like another opportunity for Lucas the Great. Do you like the new title? I think it most befitting in such a great city. This adventure in Cantha will be just the thing to impress Danica. Master Togo has passed through here looking for Jinzo. He had sent the two of us here to look into the possible causes of the plague. Once Jinzo saw the destruction of this place, he went a bit crazy and ran off in the sewers. I would have gone after him, of course, but I had a more heroic thing to do. We are going to the sewers. It's definitely happening. So, go to this one first, because it's in the zone. This city has a ridiculous population. And this is how older games showed it, because they didn't have the horsepower to actually have all the people walking around, so to speak, and the processing power. So they made a lot of stuff like this, showing how many people live in this place. It's cool architecture, though. Like, look at that, Sky Bridge. Very cool. See? People activity. Hanging clothes out. Instant blind. Not this way. There's a lot of dudes. As much armor as we can. Hope we don't die. Oh, I'm blinded. Crap. See, I count on my knockdowns, and if I'm blind... Don't block my knockdown. Yeah, these summons do help quite a bit. Okay. I need to stop getting hit by that ranged guy. Oh, there's a lot of range guys. Okay, that's why it's a problem. I'm blind again. And knocked down. You guys need to relax. Alright. It's pretty good, all things considered. There's a lot of mobs. But we do have a lot of bodies ourselves. I'm going to continue talking about Warhammer because it's fun. There's been a shift in the game recently, apparently. Where it used to have a lot more like flavor picks and a giant selection of units for every army. The problem with that is it is absolutely impossible to balance in terms of competitive effectiveness for each army. So there's only so many ways to fix that. You have to take away data sheets for the most part, so you can actually have levers to balance. And apparently there's been some pushback to that, because players obviously like all their cool old stuff. But the other side of that argument is the game has never been more popular. Because no matter what army you build now, you have a fighting chance. Unless they really screw up for a patch cycle. I like the way they're going. Because previously, if something was incredibly broken and you were a competitive player, you had to play that army if you wanted to win. Some armies just couldn't win because some of the rules are so broken. Ooh, we're gonna kneel. But now you can pretty much own one army and be pretty okay. Ooh. Conditions on your 20% morale boost, deal 3 health when you're hit with an attack. That's good. I'm blessing your water magic, ritualist. 3 health is not a lot, but it's not much else. Let's do that. Grant loves me. Getting there. There's an undercity. We're definitely going there. I threw this on. I got scared. That's why we are slow. Traps do a lot of damage. That's instant death. Minus 23, no big deal. Looks like 2 separate groups. Wait for the bat. They're both patting. I don't want to fight all of that. I guess we're fighting all that. Yeah, that back line is deadly. Yeah, we can't just run up the front line like that when we can't knock down. Alright. Those rangers destroying me when I walk up. Keep getting blinded. Okay, we need to kill... Guys, hit him, please. Alright, I'll kill him. Well, minus 34. The good news is, I'm still an elementalist, so I don't have to go forward as much. I only have the one range thing, though. Oh, why not pull everything? Let's do it. At least I'm not blinded. Well, my mercenaries are pretty strong. It's not that useful, that fight. The summons. Do not have Cantha's chest keys yet. Heard a lot about you. We're not going to duel or anything. It's going to be a mugging. What's up? Alexander, please, you must help me. My son has fallen ill with a terrible malady. The healers claim that the only cure is a rare medicine known as the Thorn Devourer Salve. The Celestial Ministry has a huge supply of medicines from all over the world, but due to some silly regulations, they won't allow me to purchase it. Will you help me get some? You want me to convince a hopelessly bureaucratic organization to change its rules for you? Of course, we'll help. You can backtrack. Naruto! Yeah, the other playstyle I was going to put together. This is an Earth version of this. I know I'm going to get Earthquake in this city, probably, because I had it in Prophecies. There's that, so knockdown, then Aftershock in melee. There's also a fire thing type build where you have a sword and a bunch of AoE spells. And you do the fire sword thingy, so you do more damage. And you run in, blow stuff up, run out. More survivable. The Earth version, you just have a big armor of Earth and you stand there. Eventually, I need a third. I don't know what it's going to be. So if I want to go the Earth version to be super tanky, I'll go Tactics, then I can get a shield, and there's a lot of shouts and stuff that are defensive in nature that'll help. It's a lot of opportunities, which is why I wanted to be an Elementalist warrior in the first place. Well, to be fair, in Prophecies I wanted to be a warrior Elementalist until I realized the lack of energy was going to be a problem. Getting our cardio in. How long do those things last? Seems to be near infinite. Pretty good music in here. I need to do some cardio. I get about 10 to 11,000 steps in a day just at work, but I need to do some actual hard cardio. It's very important too. You only have to do it a couple times a week, which is nice. Oh, new quest. The Cantha people are crying out for help during this time of crisis, and the Celestial Ministry hears their pleas. We have received a shipment of home furnishings. Mirrors, actually, from Elona. We need help distributing these precious items to those in dire need. Mirrors? Okay. I don't know where that's going. Why do people continue to bother me about medicines and cures? Speak to Guardsman Pa. He's responsible for our medicinal stores. If he has the medicine you seek, we may petition the case after all the appropriate scroll work is filled out in triplicate. Bureaucracy. Okay. We'll do that after. That is far away. I have a feeling this is introducing quests that actually change the world. Like, maybe you shouldn't give mirrors out to the populace because it's going to cast some spell on them. Because otherwise, why would you be giving mirrors to people? That's the sewers. I only have a few complaints about this game. One of them is that, like, why don't you just have all my quests up here at once? Like, maybe show I have 2 over here, 1 over here, and then the star here. It doesn't really take you out of the gameplay of the world, because you have these markers on here anyway. And if you really had a map, there would be marks all over the place, and they would stay there. This is a dead end. Yep, we went this way before. Everything looks the same. I know these are slums, and they're probably terrible, but it'd be cool to live here. One of these. I know they have some buildings like this in China that are enormous, and they're basically self-contained communities. Like, there's a grocery store in them, there's a gym in them, there's like movie theaters inside of them, so you never really leave your place. Sort of dystopian, but sort of cool at the same time. Introvert heaven, really. Because you'll tend to know people in your block, so to speak. Great for agoraphobes. Just looks cool. I think it's Hong Kong that has that crazy, like, tiered resident system in that one area. How many skill points do I have? 8. It always seems like I have a ton on my warrior, but I'm going to need a lot here if I want to try out all this stuff. I haven't even put a point in energy storage because I don't see the point. Probably because we're melee, so we're having more regen time than just a caster would have. Guardsman, pa! Chitara sent you, eh? For Thorn Devour herself? I would love to help, but I have none. The last remaining bottle was sold to a wealthy nobleman named Budo a few days ago, and the ministry has refused to order additional quantities. Something to do with forced shortage intended to drive up price. Corruption! Perhaps Budo still has some left you'd be willing to sell. Okay. With this large influx of refugees, we are running dangerously low on medical supplies. Many are sick or injured, and we do not have the resources to treat them all. Could you possibly find Officer Chitaro for me and ask him whether the Ministry of Flame can assist with some medical supplies? We're really just running backwards again. It's there. There. Oh, Wonder City. Okay. Just this one. They really enjoy making you run back and forth here. But I'll never turn down gold. I'm always poor. We are almost... You filled up my inventory with mirrors, did you? Rude. Soul Reaping. There's some space. I'm really getting to know this city. I can't just let the child die, though. Being led on a wild goose chase for this medicine. Don't know what that sound means. Can I sell to you? I can. And onwards we trudge. What was that from? Knight's Tale. Geoffrey Chaucer. To trudge. To walk purposefully. Though something bars your way, or something like that. Hey, random mobs. They knocked me down before I could blind them. There we go. Now you guys are screwed. Paul Bettany is so good in that movie. Everyone's so good in that movie. It's like a parody of medieval movies without making fun of it, which is hard to do. It honors it while still parodying it. Parodying it. It's like Galaxy Quest, kind of. Galaxy Quest a little more on the nose. I'm sorry, but we do not currently have surplus medical supplies on hand. If the refugees need help, they should visit the Ministry and fill out a request form 3056B. Bureaucracy. There's a lot of quests here. I told you that the Celestial Ministry cannot help you until you complete the proper forms. Look. If it will get you out of my hair, speak to Imperial Guard Ranto. If there is anyone who might be able to provide supplies immediately, it is he. Now go away. They must be socialists. Oh, the other quest disappeared. I guess we made a choice without realizing it. Oh look, more running back and forth. Luxury goods up there. Okay. Well. Running back down there. They must have been so proud of themselves making this quest. We're gonna make them really get to know the city. Ugh. It's like watching Mad Max Fury Road 10 times. Because that whole movie is, alright, we go all the way this way, and we go all the way back on the same road. That's all it is, and it's fantastic. This is less exciting. What else is gonna ponder on? Oh yeah, the backstory I'm gonna make for my, leveled up, my Imperial Guard. Not Imperial Guard, Space Marines. I'm thinking they become children of the light because they live on a planet that is equatorial locked so it doesn't spin. And half the planet's in ridiculous sunshine that kills most things that go on the surface, and half the planet's going to be darkness that has other beasts on there that kill you. And that when the Space Marines got there, they went to the light side, and some of them lived, some of them died from the incredible sun exposure. But the ones that lived kind of transformed into these crazy things that could resist heat and turn their skin white. And they've been there for a long time, worshipping that sun that they think is the Emperor. As a rite of passage, when you're a kid, at some point you have to go to the light side and bear the agony of the direct sunlight and see if you live or not. And if you live, you're a children of the light. Still have to serve the Emperor, or you would not be a Space Marine. So they think the sun is the Emperor shining upon them or something like that. Otherwise, it's heresy. Brainstorming something like that. And their weapons will be like light themed somehow. Instead of plasma, they shoot condensed light beams. Power sword's gotta look like sunlight blades somehow. Gotta figure that out. Alright, we're back here again. No, not a lasgun. Superheated solar rays, come on. They harness the power of their deadly sun somehow. I'll work it out. So the Celestial Ministry is passing the buck once again. Is that what you're telling me? I hate to let them do it, but I cannot let the people suffer. Here, take these supplies. I wish I could do more. I mean, this quest is pretty immersive. It's like, alright, this is how it feels to deal with bureaucracy. You gotta run back and forth a million times. I get what you're doing. Of all the things to leave behind, in a hurry to evacuate, I forgot my son's old tattered bear. That is not important. Now that the plague has taken my son from me, okay, it got more important. It is all that I have left of him. Please, kind soul, if you happen to run across it, will you return it to me? It may not look like much, but to me, it is priceless. Okay. That was silly, then it got sad. We can finally turn this in after dealing with bureaucracy. Wait, you don't have to make a background for your Legion, but it's fun when you do. Because custom chapters are actually canon, like they're included in the lore that a lot of Marines are lost over time. As after the Horus Heresy, they just got blown out everywhere. So some are on planets away from Imperial space, and they might emerge sometime. Like I think the Raptors were actually an official GW1 that returned recently. You brought medical supplies. I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. Your efforts today will save many lives. You're welcome. I am cool. So you can actually make a custom chapter and still be canon. Oh, could I have cut through here the whole time? Looks like I could have. These traps. Crazy. I'm just gonna keep you blinded. When that runs off, we knock you down. There we go. Those traps are ridiculous. Yeah, riding the lore will be the fun part. The hard part is going to be sculpting all those damn cloaks. I've looked at a few guides and nothing looks easy, just varying levels of tedious. I got the sculpting tools for it. When it's done, if I'm good at it, it'll look very cool on the battlefield. Oh, we're raised up a level. It's cool. We might be overhead. Too far above that lady, actually. Oh. Yes, group up. More. I'm blind. Fine, I'll lightning you. Knock you down. More overcast, more damage. So blinded. It's very spammable, this lightning bolt. Yeah, we're definitely above the lady. Hopefully this brings us low enough. Killing peasants. Oh, this is a big group. But my group's pretty damn strong. Big knockdown. Those marksmen are teeing off. Seem to be okay. Damn traps. Ow. We should have gone back the regular way. We're going somewhere different. Oh, we're probably coming out here. New area. Just looks just like the older areas. The las guns are funny. In the lore, they're described as like superheated, crazy technology that rips through flesh and everything. But then you play them in the game and they're horrible. What they're good for is forcing saves on things with bad armor saves. So there's enough volume that if something saves on like a 4 or 5, as long as you force rune rolls through, you're going to be doing damage. But against anything with armor, they're colloquially referred to as flashlights. Because they do about as much damage as a flashlight. There was a time, I think it was in 9th edition, I only played a couple times in 9th edition, where your entire army got lethal hits. Lethal hits means if you roll a 6, you automatically wound. It could be a giant Titan Walker thing, or it could be an orc. So you could get enough regular tiny dudes and destroy like giant machines of war just from getting enough wounds through by rolling 6s. It's pretty fun. Okay, how the heck do we get back to that lady? Gotta go the other... We have to go the other way, don't we? This quest is definitely making me feel the pain of bureaucracy. That is true. If that's what the designers were intending, well done, I suppose. Maybe we can cut through. There's a movie with that joke in it, with Terry Gilliam. Ooh, there's a lot of dudes. Oh, Jupiter Ascending. It's a ridiculous movie. But in the middle of it, everything stops for like 15 minutes where she has to get paperwork done. And this grand space opera where she's supposed to be this like space princess and all this stuff's happening. They have to stop and get paperwork done, which takes a long time. Kind of, you know, poking fun at DMVs and stuff like that and this space station. It's pretty funny. More funny because it's Terry Gilliam, who was awesome. He's one of the original Monty Python guys. Let's knock you down for fun. You went on to direct quite a few movies. Time Bandits, which is one of the weirdest movies you will ever see. The movie was probably brought about by cocaine. There we go. Now I can cycle blinds and knockdowns. Keeps looking scary when a bunch of them drop down, but then I summon an army. Okay, what the heck? Didn't I go to that lady before? Oh, Little Lost Bear. Okay. I was trying to go to the wrong quest. It's a lot of running. I actually had to get another passport recently because it's been like 7 years since I got my last one. They've made that process a lot easier. You can do it all online. Probably helped that I had a previous one. It was years ago, but cost a lot of money. It was like $240 to get a rush one done. It's insane. Feels kind of wrong to pay, you know, all the taxes we pay, then pay an additional things for a service that's run by the government. You'd think our tax money should take care of already, but it does not. I'm not a libertarian or anything, but I'd feel much better about paying all these taxes if we actually got to see where tax money went. That would be lovely. It's like, can I just earmark mine for universal health care and, you know, other things I'd like? That'd be cool. Budo! Get away from me, commoner. Thorn Devourer salve, I had some, but it did not work the way I had hoped. You see, I mean, my wife and I have been experiencing some personal difficulties. He's using dick pills. A friend of mine swore that Thorn Devourer salve could help my inability. Needless to say, it did not work. Otherwise, why would I be standing here talking to the likes of you? On the bright side, I have not felt this energized in years. I'm afraid I do not have any left. So he wanted to get laid, which condemned poor kid to death. See if we can find this on the way back. Probably have to go up top for that. So in that case, she's gonna give us a reward even though we didn't find it. Didn't know we were going to get an incontinence joke in this game. Blizzard would never. They used to have a lot more fun at Blizzard. But after, like, the sexual harassment scandal, they took all the fun out of their game. For some reason, they took it out on the players that they were skeevy. Like in Stratholme, in the like the more cleric live side of Stratholme, there's two sides you can run. It's a dungeon, and wow, there used to be pictures on the walls of like scantily clad women because you know it's a bunch of dudes hanging out. That happens, and they turned them into fruit. How that helps the woman that they sexually harassed, I don't know. Why are you taking it out on us? We didn't harass anybody. We liked having fun. It's very odd of them. How about just don't be assholes and let us have fun? But that story went off the deep end a while ago. They kept trying to go for broader and broader appeal, which, if you've seen any, like, Disney Star Wars stuff, you can realize that usually ends poorly. If you appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. Stop being, like, dark and grittier and a war story and became kind of Disneyfied. Get it again? Yeah, we can. Let's get morale. That's Undercity. More cardio. If you play through the story of, like, Warcraft 3, which is awesome, it's the Arthas story, and then play, like, Dragonflight, it's like, why are we playing Kung Fu Panda or How to Train Your Dragon, which is basically what it is? And why is everything so bouncy, and why do the animations not have a weight? Why are they so floaty? Because they want us to look like Pixar characters now, because they think that's broad appeal. It's called Warcraft. I'm ranty today. Probably because I didn't get much sleep. A shortage, I see. Thank you for your help, Alexander. Perhaps I can find a ship to Krytos, or I can acquire the salve myself. All of that running for nothing. That has to be a joke on the account of the... Where are you? You're over there. On account of the designers. Okay, we need to go high again. It's this way. Just ran like 10,000 steps to not get the medicine we need. We are getting these commendations, which I've learned turn in for gear. I assume they do. Seems similar to these. A lot of weird sounds going on here. Found the bear. So you can remember your son. Kaya. Where do I know that name? Willow. If you haven't seen Willow, you should. George Lucas wanted to make Lord of the Rings, so he made Willow. It didn't become Lord of the Rings. I still think it's a very fun, decent movie. It's Warwick Davis. They're, what are they called? Gellings? Somethingings? They're basically halflings. They're hobbits, let's be honest. But unlike Lord of the Rings, they're all played by actual dwarf actors, which is pretty cool. No forced perspective. All the dwarf actors are that size, which is pretty neat. But Kaya is the main character's wife. Great performance by Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan. I do not have much to offer you, but I hope this, along with my personal gratitude, is enough. Yes, it is. Let's run back again. A lot of mantids. It's Mad Mardigan, the greatest swordsman who ever lived. And one of my youthful crushes is in that movie. Sorsha, who is the evil lady's daughter, but is a turncoat later and becomes your friend. We can go this way, right? Yeah, we can. Apparently I had a thing for perms when I was little. All my early crushes had perms. She had one. Curly red hair. More cardio. Oh, we leveled up. Give me more hammer. I really want out of this zone. Whether they intended it or not, this is rough. I'm glad there's an auto run. Welcome back, Lily Kitty. Haven't missed much. We've been doing laps around the city for the past half hour. Dealing with government bureaucracy. Now that sounds like fun. It's not. But this is hopefully the last quest here. And we can be on our way to actually doing something. It's a cool city, though. I've just been here a while. Looks like a Baldur's Gate city, too. Another game I need to do another run of. Because I've never played the Dark Urge storyline in that game. I played it twice right when it came out. I had one solo game going, and then a game with friends, because they're very different experiences. When you play with friends, you don't really have the party members' storylines going. And you don't have their banter, and it's a different experience. It's more crazy. Oh, back here. Ooh, what do you give me? What do you got? Attack faster, give me that. Thank you. I do not know what I would have done without your assistance. You're welcome. Okay. We're going primary quest. You know what we get to do? We get to run. We've been here. That's been the zone. Not a modicum of tediousness. A deluge of tediousness. A veritable flood. A smorgasbord, as it were, of tediousness. Don't know what these sounds are all about. Is the city haunted or something? Not seen any ghosts. Just assassins. And lots of peasants. I just want action or story or something. Almost in the sewers. Then you have like 3 quests there. That's up top. North Shore. That's probably way up there. Alright, something different. Thank Grenth. Ooh, Fog of War. That's fun. Stay alert. We can't be everywhere. These are dangerous times. Get another one? We stack? Oh, I lost my other one. Alright, let's grab it again. What kind of mobs we got down here? More assassins. We have a healer? Yes, we do. Hanging out in the sewers, as you do. Dead. Oh, I made no progress. That last zone, right when you land in this place, the amount of tedium. It's like run across the zone, run across the zone again, run across the zone again. Hey, did you just run across the zone, run across the zone again? Finally out of it. I probably didn't have to do them, but the stories were actually kind of funny. Some of them. Like one guy used the cure we needed for incontinence so he could have sex with his wife. So he's like, sorry, even though a kid's gonna die. It's like, well, you know, it didn't even work. If that makes you feel better, it did not. Oh, I'm tanking everything. Never want to see that. That guy was gonna Death Nova. Should probably start skipping some. Unless they give... Ooh. What does that one do? Unless they give attribute points or something. Hey. Thank you! There are threats there. Those red things. You guys need to be blinded before I die. Okay. Be blinded again. Stop blocking me, please. Still running the same build. Basically just spamming line and cracked armor on people. Helps out my damage, and now we have a bunch of minions from Necromancer Lady, so it helps out their damage as well. See, I'd kill him, but I don't have any capture charms. Also don't have any keys. We might pull. Did we pull? We did not. You can just stop shooting me. Yeah, we're starting to feel a little bit of the non-tankiness of the Elementalist, but it's not too bad yet. Mostly from range mobs they can't get close to. They're blind. Ow, ow. Or melee mobs that I have not blinded yet. Case in point. Oh, we pulled the other group. Didn't even notice that. Apparently they had all the way down here. Where's the healer? Yeah, we might just die here. At least we're close to the entrance. I swear that pack stopped. I mean, obviously it didn't, but... Luckily, the summon mobs seem to be overpowered. The guys might win. Actually, it's looking pretty sure that they do win. Cool. Yeah, I have no signet of captures, so once I get to the main city, I guess I'll have to come back if I find an elemental elite. I'm back! Somehow only minus 12. Minus 9. Better than it could have been. I swear I look at my mini-map and those guys stop moving. But apparently not. All evidence to the contrary. These are called the sewers, but still have homes down here. Ooh, what do we got from you? I forget your name. Alyssa. 10 energy is good. It's good energy. Need to find a decent elemental weapon. Help out my damage a ton. We don't need to fight you. Nor you guys. Hey, what's up, Togo? The horror, the complete devastation. I knew it was bad, but did not think it would be like this. Whole families wiped out, innocent children left to wander the streets. If only I'd become a monk. Perhaps I could have done something to prevent this. Thank you, Alexander. This information is helpful indeed. I'm also relieved to say that my trip to the palace proved worthwhile. I believe I found the place where the sickness originated. It is a very dangerous place, even at the best of times. And the Emperor has now ordered it sealed in an attempt to stop the spread of the plague. I have spoken to the guard there, however, and he knows to expect you. I will stay here with Genzo until he is himself once more. But I will catch up with you shortly. Do not worry, Alexander. We will not be alone. Menlo. I know Menlo. A talented former student of mine will be joining us up there, and I'm certain he has brought more help. Menlo's great. He'll be another healer. We first saw him in pre-searing, and then he took Alicia's place later in the campaign. It's a lot of mobs. Just run right by those guys. This is a chain pull written all over it. Let's be safe here. Oh, we already pulled. Well, about being safe. Welcome to life as an elementalist. Oh, nope. Stop hitting me. Yep, this is what I was afraid of. We're gonna start chain pulling. I would go kill those guys, but I'm afraid of pulling what's behind them, and I'm dead again. Starting to feel the pain of caster armor. I'm alive again. Let's play an elementalist for a while. Oh. Well, I can fight you. Minus 33, no big deal. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get Earthquake in this next city, because we got it in Prophecies. And this seems to be the main city we're going to. So I'll probably swap back to Earth, just so I can have this actually be good, because I just got, like, one shot twice. Not great. Like, Jesus, before I even got the blind off, he almost killed me. Crazy. Okay. I swear he was blinded. Minus 47, no big deal. Minus 60. Going for the record. Luckily, Sue and Guy are pretty damn powerful with all their summons and stuff. Tyken res. Alright, we're playing ranged. How many random staff I can throw on? Not really. Considering how strong our group is, we'll just sit back and throw some lightning bolts out there. Got a healer, ritualist. Yep. That was an elemental AoE of some kind. They're probably out of signets by now, so need to hope they win. Okay, healer can't die. She needs to res. Oh, she's dying. Oh, she's dead. Looks like we're dying. And we're negative 60. And to clear this, we'll have to go all the way back to the marketplace. So we're not going to do it. We're going to go forward. We're just not going to bash things in. The problem is, it's really hard to get your minion dudes to run in without you going first. And if I run up, I just die. Especially right now. Yeah. I'm in the main city. I know I'm going to have way more skills and other things that will be very helpful. Not to mention, I know I turned these in at that city. Okay, we gotta be careful here now. This is now a survival horror. But this guy might one-shot me. Yep, almost did. Guys, go do that. Get him. Alright, healer got one shot. It's nasty AoE, and I'm dead. We might have to go back and rethink things. Because, yeah, minus 60, I'm going to get one shot by a lot. And these mobs aren't too bad to get back to the Undercities, so. Back to the marketplace. Alright. Let me double check I can't get somebody else. I don't know if it's level capped for getting another person in your party. Alright. I like our group. Now, let's switch. We're gonna go to a caster build. First, we gotta get rid of all this crap. Okay. Let's use up this one. Oh, full inventory. Yeah, I've never not had a maxed out party. It's not a thing I've experimented with. I always do. I don't care about the money split. These mirrors are taking up so much of my inventory. Okay. Back to salvage. I tried to invite someone, wouldn't let me. Actually, soul reaping. Might want that. You don't want that. Okay, you need salvage kits. What's my ID cat? 3. I need another ID kit. Oh, we don't. Oh, we need bags. We have bags. Easy enough. Need storage. Where are you? Storage? Over there. Yeah, I tried. Let's see. Try again. You. Oh, it did. I swear to God, I clicked on that before and it didn't let me add another one. Oh well. Earth. I don't know what you do, but that's cool. Yeah, so it's going in there underpowered, I guess, but I also was just getting wrecked. One shot by those range dudes. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Let's go to a range thing. Just for fun, because I'm gonna stay melee like the rest of the game. So. See, that knocks down, but there's no other knockdown. We don't have earthquake yet. Between these, I can play range. Alright, we'll stay air. Let's try something different. Oh, do I have any tactic skills before I do that? Not really anything worthwhile. Okay, we're not doing that. We could go sword. I don't have conjure flame. We'll just stay hammer in case something gets close to me. We'll just cast all spells. And then we'll put... Let's see, put that... No, we should keep that there, actually. Lightning orb, we'll put... I don't use you. Swap you with you. Then we'll just go... Oh, we want this. Let's do some range stuff. Even though we're holding an ice hammer. It's water. I don't have any water. Good water spells, do I? Yeah, just ice spikes. Yep, we're not doing that. But I can put that on. Nah, I'll keep my hammer on just in case something comes close, which it will. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get good armor for a bit. Don't have the resources. Okay, but we have an 8-person group now, so it should be a lot easier. When I get to the big city, I'll see how much money it's going to take for a whole new set. Also might try the Earth build then if I can get Earthquake. This might be another way into the Undercity. Alright, team. Yeah, one guy's demolishing me. Two guys definitely do. If I can't get blind on him, it's a rough day. Also don't have air attunement on. Alright. 8 doesn't make it easier, even though I died there. Two assassins decided that I must not live. It's above us. Of course it is. Definitely like being a melee boy better, but we want to get this done. Ooh, too much overcasting. Isn't this just a terrible version of that? Seems like it. So this is how range elementalists play. Probably with more AoE, but not as fun as hitting stuff. It's effective. Traps are fun. Once more to the breach, dear friends. Too busy summoning stuff back there. Yeah, I probably couldn't do this for a whole expansion. Not being in the action. The only way I could do it is for that challenge run. I was thinking of just being a monk and trying to have your NPCs win the game for you. That'd be pretty fun. That might be the way I do my Paragon. Come on, guys. Back at it. Nope. Paragon apparently throws spears. That's a thing later. So. Nope. Get blinded. You can get off me anytime. Crowd control the shit out of you. The only thing annoying, well, the most annoying thing about traps is there's no real counterplay. You can't see them. Unless there's a fine trap skill I don't know about. Let's go this way this time. Healer down. Keep forgetting my attunement. Pretty important. Okay, right now my front line is one fighter and a bunch of summons, which is pretty great. The NPCs really hate the summons. Alright, this guy, I know Pet's all the way down here now. So let's wait. Let's let them do their little walk. A healer right there. Just so they get far enough. Go that down. Oh, hello. How about no? Got my 2 min again. Going smooth. Now we won't have the dumb double pull. The summons are just wrecking everything. I like it. I don't like traps. Deja vu. There's my boys. They're still here. Just be able to brush past all these guys. Raining death from afar is definitely safer. Who'da thunk it? Brick caster. Oh. Naturally, we pulled everything. Keep these guys as off my back line as I can. Everyone's dying. Well, we have a lot of signets. Hope we have another one for me. We do! Jesus, a lot of dudes here. That's why we're dying. Yep, I expected them to turn to me. Might die again. Might not. That again was 2 pulls. It's hard to just get 1 here. We're not too far down though. in terms of percentage, so we can do it again, just don't be stupid this time. And when we kill that elite, we'll get a refresh in our res signets. But yeah, it's pretty tough right away. I liked it. Of course, I'm 16, all my dudes are 20. Little disparity there. My warrior would have dominated that. They're all grouped up, just would have like max life regen the whole time. And if I actually had spells, some AoE spells, that would have been pretty great. I have Aftershock, but no knockdown. No Earthquake. I don't really know what the Earth guy does. I assume he casts Earthquake and Aftershock and all that. Alright, I don't like this movement pattern. Pick a lane, you guys. Not that one. Alright, this isn't working out. You guys go back there. What do we pull? Not too bad. I also have no defensive in my builds right now. Okay, he's in an awkward spot. Run back. There we go. That's what we wanted. We did it. First try. I'm fine with the difficulty because Prophecies was easy for a very long time. Definitely got a lot harder at the end, but up until that point, it's pretty faithful. Monk. That AoE, whatever they're casting. Yep, someone's dead already. Okay, someone else is dead. And we got assassins wrecking everybody. That elementalist. We got the monk, so we can whittle them down. Jeez. Ow. Alright, let's get mana and stuff. Yeah. those guys. Keep it moving. Success. First try. An Imperial Herald already came by with a letter from the Emperor granting Master Togo entry. I'm not about to defy the will of the Emperor by telling you not to go, but I fear that the only thing that awaits you past this point is death. I hope I am wrong. That you can stop this plague before it destroys more lives. Yep, we're trained by Master Togo. I don't care. Let's do it. Ominous.
What the?
May the gods have mercy on our souls.
These guys are kind of like the Flood from Halo. Look at me with my hammer. It's wading into battle.
Are we too late?
Not yet. But we must not allow those plague beasts to spread their affliction any further. If they do, everyone in this province will be in danger.
Flashback.
I see great things in your future. Yours will be a story.
This guy, he has main villain vibes.
Generations. Your swords will be sought by many.
Nonsense.
Yes, yes. You will do things no other man would dare. Your name will live on for 1,000 years.
Shut your mouth, old fool.
He's tall, that means he's the main villain.
Come your way.
Okay. Oh, rest area. Right, I have to go pee really quick, so I'll be right back. Too much tea. Hello. So, this seems like a big mission here. Probably going to be hard. So if I struggle mightily here, I might go find the big city so I can actually have some skills and armor. As I feel like I'm lacking there. Well, I cannot say I think this is a wise choice, but for all our sakes, I pray you succeed. Duena, keep you safe. Skill point. Sweet. I could try Earth instead of Air for right now. So I can actually have some armor if I need it. Alright, so... getting rid of that. That's still good. 66 damage is 66 damage. As they say. Armor of Earth, definitely want that. Earth Attunement. Obsidian Flame. Want you there. Stone Dagger's there. Ward against, do I want that too? I have Armor of Earth, Ward against melee. Actually, allies in this area, so that's really good, actually. We're not going to use this much, obviously. Alright, let's try this. So we overcast, then we start spamming this for bleeding. That sounds fun. Not the most optimal thing in the world, but we're working with what we have. Sell you. Merchant probably doesn't get much business way out here. That's good. Alright, work text. I want to take that. Assassin. Well, probably sell it. So who don't we have for henchman? The assassin I don't think we have. I like how he's standing right there. I think he's a mercenary. With the grave, cutthroat we don't have. Or archer we don't have. I think archer is just better. Cutthroat will die pretty quickly. Alright, let's see what happens. Even though we're level 16 and it's probably supposed to be level 20. 46? The heck? Why is it so long right now? Just do it. Maxed out iron. I've never done that. This mission is seeming scarier. It's giving me like a minute to think about life and my choices. Swap that. Easier to cast there. 50 armor is pretty big. What is going on with all this time to start? Quite the army here. Let's see what this does. 50% chance to block melee attacks. So if anything comes to the melee, we just pop this up. Seems very good. And I don't know how it would be able to be dispelled, so I think we're good there. Let's send that. Aftershock is around me. Earth Attunement, remember to cast this. This is... Oh, they must survive. Great! Oh, it's a co-op mission. That's why it has such a long timer. The most recent outbreak of plague originated in this district. I have asked someone something because we're going too fast. Perhaps with this help, we can determine the true nature of the affliction. Follow me, students. Okay. We're cosplaying as range right now, even though in our hearts we're melee. Because we need new armor. We're getting one shot by everything. And we haven't been to the main city yet. Is Togo here? Okay. Hold out. Okay. We chill. Definitely dropping that. Oh, I didn't cast Earth Attunement. Every time. Bleed you. Bleed you. Bleed on you. It's not bleeding. I'm not overcasting. I got countered. Oh, he also has it, the Earth Dude. Ward against melee. Cool. We're just holding out. Let's drop that down. I forgot Earth Attunement again, so I have no mana. Good job, me. Ow. This guy hurts. Let's knock him down. It's a monk back there. That might be annoying if he can heal through the wall. Oh, we can get him too. Cast Earth Attunement. Hey, Menlo. So this looks like an NPC team? Yeah. Oh, nope, Chio might be a player? I can't tell. I'm gonna snooze this ad.
Ah, Menlo. It is good of you to come. Not a moment too soon.
Master Togo, I'm at your disposal.
I will make
I think it's a new voice actor.
later. For now, we have a fight on our hands. Come.
Looks like the other guy skipped. So we do have another player in here. Okay, Earth Attunement first. War against melee. Let's get Overcast up. I want to go AoE. I'm bored back here. Everything's dying before I can. Looking okay. Okay. Let us find out why. I'm certain this is no natural affliction. It corrupts not only the body, but also the soul. I agree that the cause of the plague is something supernatural. I believe we will find it in this district. Oh dear. War against melee. Oh, he put up two of them. Earth Attunement. Now we don't have one for this. Should probably open with two of these. Its Overcast goes away quickly. No, we should open with Earth Attunement. Then two of those. Look at his army. Peasant. Saviors are here. No doubt these scoundrels are trying to capitalize on the chaos this plague is causing. I think. Thieves love a siege. First thing they do, they gather up all the food. By the end of the siege, they're the richest men in town. I doubt they're responsible for the plague, but it's surprising to see them in their midst. Thieves will be thieves. Pretty sure we're going the right way. Are they coming? Okay. Let's go. Populated area. Hey, I didn't cast Earth Attunement. Look at me. It's not a caster, what can I say? Just want to hit things. War against melee. There we go. Ow. Let's keep tab targeting hitting stuff. Especially these guys. Their AoE is ridiculous. Oh, there's a monk over here. Die, monk. The minions are making it much easier. So everything's busy dealing with them. Okay, I need to Earth Attunement again. Aftershock. You guys are dangerous. Oh, big boy. We suffered an outbreak of the same disease back on Shinji Island. The corruption emanated from a temple that bore the mark of Shiro Tagachi. But it has been 200 years since Shiro killed the emperor he was sworn to protect. Why would this curse take so long to manifest? Good question. It might not be a curse. There are tales of evil spirits causing physical corruption. If Shiro's spirit has returned somehow, it could cause a plague. We should search for signs of him. Okay. Oh, here we go. Proceed. Think? Yes? Menlo? Togo? Can't even tell if they're with us. Okay. There we go. There's a tanky boy. Our army grows. Earth attunement. Should have bought some Cantha keys from that merchant. Definitely forgot. So now we're in level 20 area, so should be legitimate stuff. So many people here. Well, not people. Mobs. Lots of ghouls and zombies. And golems. We just went in a circle. Is that the goal? I guess so. Range AoE would have been good. Could have gotten Elementalist. But this is fine. We have a ridiculous army. Oh, Togo! Why is Togo taking damage? Don't even know where he is with all this stuff going on. Probably from these guys. Elementalists are scary. Put that up. Don't have attunement up. We hit things. Got stunned by something I didn't like. Earth attunement got dispelled. Wrecking these fools. Oh, assassins, spot this. boss, dude. Yeah, this spell is pretty amazing. Seems like the last of it. Togo Menlo, what's up? There is great evil here. I can feel it. I think you're right, Menlo. The very spirit of Shiro Tagachi has returned. But why here? I remember this bookstore master. It held magic and religious texts from across the world. Cool bookstore. I thought a temple was defaced because it was a holy place. Shiro must be looking for something. But it was a center of learning. Shiro must be looking for something. We must find him before he finds it. In the name of the Emperor, open this gate. You'll find nothing but trouble this way. With all the chaos, the Ampha are running things down here. Fighting the Ampha, whoever that is. I can never tell where Togo and Menlo are. There we go. Come on, Togo. Thinking about life back there? There we go. Okay, going that way. Sure, Tagachi, I adjure you show yourself, foul spirit. I'll bind you and return you to the underworld. I want AoE for that. I am no mere spirit mortal. Like a god, I breathe life into this body. Come feel the bite of my blades if you doubt me. Alright, let's go before our stuff dies. Defeat Shiro's construct. It's an odd setup. I'll definitely take out a monk from range. Just gonna keep an eye on these guys' health. Looks like they're being safe-ish. That's risking aftershock. Better after a knockdown, but what are you gonna do? Oh, that was the construct? Okay, we got masters. So mad right now. Okay, well. Game over?
We cannot stand by or shield
continues to meddle in the affairs of the mortal. His duty is to shepherd the newly dead.
I wonder if she's evil. She reminds me of Orin from BG3.
Disembodied spirit that he lets loose here in the mortal realm. The delicate equilibrium between worlds tips further out of balance. Whatever his plan is, it must be stopped. We are only envoys ourselves. We can.
So Shiro, big bad.
We can combat Shiro by acting like Shiro.
That's a cool design. Just like a eye slammed into her head. It's bleeding from it. Thanks. No harm done.
We are the envoys to the next world, the shepherds who guide the newly departed to eternal paradise within the mists.
Sounds awesome.
We were sent here to show you the path to the afterlife. But it's not your time.
His eye's taken.
We will not guide you today. We return to you, your departed spirits. We give back to you the gift of life.
So Shiro tried to break the rules.
It comes with a price.
Of course.
In return, we ask your help in defeating Shiro.
We were doing that anyway.
Seek out soon the Oracle of the Mists. He will show you how to become Wei-no-Su, closer to the stars.
Ah, Wei-no-Su, the celestial test. Menlo and I know it well.
I do not understand. Why do you wish us to pass this test?
Spirits in this realm.
Such a protagonist voice.
From the view of mortals. Until you have become closer to the stars, you will not be able to see Shiro, let alone fight him.
We must become death.
See.
We are counting on you to help us return the balance that Shiro has undone. We will be watching.
Feels like we should have been in the main city by now. This is a lot of dudes. Hey, these are some old dudes. Hey, Devona! You're a henchman now? That's sad. Alright. Start from fresh. Devona, get over here. No Alicia. That's sad. We get a cultist for mana. And we get Spirit, because you're OP. Sue, because you're OP. I need 2 more damage dealers. You drop stuff, I drop anyway. Let's go Shock. Could get some archers. Let's try an archer backline. That could be fun. So we have 2 healers in the Spirit and Sister Ty. We have the mana battery. We have archers. I don't know what a challenge is. This is the first time. Battery in inventory. Yeah, we're not bad. Excuse me, I have a message from Master Togo and Brother Menlo. They said you should meet them in the Shadows Passage. So, a challenge isn't a mission. I'm curious. What is this? Is this another one with players? Because it's taking so long to start. Doesn't seem like it has any impact on the story. It's literally a challenge. We're not going to care about that one. Not going to care about that one. No skill points, so whatever. Such a weird build right now. Kill as many as possible. Okay. Let's get in there. Oh my god. Good start, good start. Okay, this is a challenge for a reason. Yeah, we need mass AoE for that. We're gonna come back to this. Yeah, if we had like the... If we were like a fire mage, we'd rain of fire, got all the other mages, that'd work better, but we can do that later. I'm not even level 20 yet. Yeah, if against other players, if it's against other players, I want to be level 20. Oh, skills. I think these are the same ones we had before. What do we have for Earth? Nope, these are new ones. Can't be knocked down. Whoa. Give me that. Give me that. We're going to full Earthcaster. I'm not... Until we get to the city and get to see everything, I'm not going to... I'm not going to go dual spec and learn everything right now. I will later. That is very good. 30-second cooldown now. So we got Dragon Stomp. Churning Earth. Aftershock still. So now we can actually Aftershock after Dragon Stomp. These are a lot of mana. We'll see how we do. Do have a mana battery. Nika was just starting at Xingji last year. in my last year there, but I got to know her fairly well. She's an assassin with Obsidian Flame now and spends her time... how am I supposed to read both of these? Spends her time in Buck Deck Byway, I believe. If anyone can help you find the Oracle of the Mist, she can. The only trick will be getting her to help you. She can be a bit willful, and believe me when I say you don't want to make her mad. Just tell her Master Togo sent you. Okay. Let's do the thing. It's kind of silly me holding a hammer with no hammer skills. Oh well. Let's try this first. Dragon, stop! Great. And AoE. Okay, we're OP now. So if they're near me, I can stomp into Aftershock. Ow. Didn't even cast it. And they dispel Marathon Attunement. How rude. Okay, you guys getting stomped. Need mana. Didn't have Earth Attunement up. Like a noob. Still do bleed with this. This is lovely. This reminds me of the first dungeon back in pre-searing. Similar vibes. Just one? Oh. I forgot to get keys again from the merchant. I am dumb. Dragon, stop! Have to be a lot closer if we want to do the combo, though. Dragon stomp one dude because it's fun. Well, that was way easier than the last one. It's peasants. No one important, just peasants. Spoken like a true medieval aristocrat. How do you look like one? And my name, Alexander Arcos. It's hard to actually say out loud. I'm not in print. Is a very well-to-do guy in the Red Rising series. See if we can sneak all the way up. Dragon, stop! I got up way too fast. Now we're doing damage. Let's get interrupted. I hate everything. That's gonna be so good. And I'm dead. I got too excited about my new spells. I didn't put my ward against melee on. Which is kind of a big deal. Okay, there we go. Those explosions. I need to put this on. Let's get some armor on. I can actually not die. Do some dragon stomping. That was way overkill. Now that I'm casting these really expensive spells, dying is actually a hindrance. I should have 25 at least to do my stomps. No one important died. So if I ever want to Aftershock, I have to do this very close. If it's just a group of range, you're probably churning Earth first. Such a odd city. You have peasants out here just trying to live. Randomly have these monsters killing everybody. This away? Oh, we just going back there? No. We had the wrong quest on, naturally. Other way. Yeah, the shout for more speed would be nice. The Ministry's finally approved a long overdue shipment of medical supplies. Yay, maybe that lady can get some. I need to see it. What? I'm trying to read. Well, my spell got countered. Certainly. There we go. A nice big dragon stomp. One of them. Clever use of game mechanics. Medical supplies. Mr. Talon is correct that it's not within his jurisdiction to oversee this distribution of supplies, but unfortunately, it is not within mine either. If you want to speak with Master Bisong, he should be stationed in the bazaar. Okay, not now. This is definitely a big bureaucracy joke with all these quests in this area. Talk to one person? I can't do it. Talk to another person? I can't do it. Like the DMV. Okay. Let's do this on so I get one shot. That's my attunement. War against melee. And then you get Dragon Stomp for fun. You don't get Dragon Stomped. You get Churning Earth. Stop countering me! Swear to God. I'm just gonna aftershock you out of spite. That seems like bad AoE. $285. Don't know what he did, but that hurt. I hope I find the city soon, because I don't like not having signet of captures. It's very annoying, because I think I'm missing stuff. Let's back up a bit. Try to get some casts off. Already killed those up there. I like my team. Archers seem to be doing decent damage. Crap, that AoE is insane. Looks like he can cast it on somebody. Jesus. You stop that. Well, it's definitely an elite I don't have, because I don't have a signet of capture. And now I have not much mana. Oh well, we are surviving. My team is good. His areas are so much more dynamic than Prophecies. Level designers are having some fun. Ow. And dead. I was definitely overly relying on... Oh, not that stupid thing. Relying on the blocking, which did not work very well. Just want to craft my new armor. Can't even cast Dragon Stomp now. It's going well. We can just chill for a second. Scared of that fire spell. As I should be. We're not overcast, so these don't really do anything. Just let my team do its work. Spam some daggers for fun. Nika, get your hands off me, Pong Mang. You are unfit to touch me. That's right, I'm Nika the Assassin, and I'm a measure of the Obsidian Flame, but it does not surprise me. They're talking. That you know my name, nor even that you have heard of my exploits of becoming closer to the stars. But what I'm wondering is, why is it any of your affair? Are you ready to explain yourself? Cool. We're gonna fight here. Oh, Dragon Stomp. I've got to put Earth Attunement up. Don't counter me. Boom. Then we churn. Messing them up. That fire spell is scary. Now this is bleeding everybody. Thanks. I'll ask the fishmonger about the oracle. Oh, all of it's back there. So we can get out of here. After we fight this, apparently. Sword against melee. Enjoy that block. That didn't hit much. Friggin' fire thing. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get out of here. Okay, so it's a bunch of stuff over here. This was from the previous place. Talk to him. That's in the byway. We could have done that. Oh well. Alright. That is a good stopping point for the night. Got a lot done. I don't want to start another big extensive mission because bedtime is 10. So, thank you guys for watching. Looks like the only person hung around this long. Everyone fell off during the tedium of when I was running around the city. Yep, it was a lot. So, yep, you're the only one here, Dropkick, tonight. I was bored out of my mind. Like, I didn't even know what to talk about. I was ranting about everything. But, yeah, have a good night, man. And if anyone's in, a few people on YouTube, we'll see you guys tomorrow as well. Have a good night.